Welcome to this week's episode of Maroon TV News. I'm Liz Stark.
And I'm Mike Basilio.
And here are today's top stories.
Wordless, a show that combines slides, speech, film, and music, premiered Saturday night at the Logan Center. Created by Art Spiegelman, who wrote the graphic novel Mouse, A Survivor's Tale, and Philip Johnston, Wordless celebrates the battle between words and pictures. The show features a jazz sextet playing original music composed by Johnston, and a new work from Spiegelman that details his personal relationship with wordless comics. Before the show, Johnston and Spiegelman hosted a jazz workshop and a question-and-answer session at the Logan Center.
Earlier this week, fourth-year economics major Spencer Bledsoe was revealed to be part of the cast for the upcoming season of Survivor. The new season of the hit show takes place in the Philippines and premieres on February 26th at 7 p.m. on CBS.
The Asian Students Union brought together 14 different cultural RSOs this weekend for their annual International Food Festival. Various groups, ranging from the French Club to the Japanese Student Association, provided international dishes for this event at Idanois. The event attracted nearly 2,000 students. The festival also featured performances from Ransom Notes, Phoenix, Kojo Daiko, and UChicago Bangra.
Last Friday, Doc Films hosted a screening of Tim Burton's critically acclaimed Batman, followed by a Q&A session with the film's screenwriter, Sam Hamm. Ryan McNamara has the story.
Batman's really cool. How could you miss out on the opportunity to see the screenwriter? It's a really cool thing to be able to do.
Jonah Baskin was one of the many eager Bat fans who showed up at the Max Polewski Cinema last Friday night for the chance to meet and speak with Sam Hamm, the screenwriter for Tim Burton's classic Batman film.
Sam Hamm signed my poster. Yeah.
As a part of their ongoing Tim Burton series, Doc Films brought in Hamm for a Q&A with fans between two showings of The Dark Knight's return to the big screen.
We figured that this would be a perfect opportunity to get my dad out here as a special guest, since he's just about one person who would definitely want to do this with us.
Third-year Jack Hamm is the volunteer chair of Doc Films and the son of Sam Hamm. If there's one person who knows anything about Batman, it's the elder Hamm, as the Caped Crusader began to shape his life at a young age.
I found an old Polaroid picture of myself at about age 4, wearing a cowboy hat and reading a Batman comic. And so my entire future was encapsulated in that photo.
Naturally, the chance to write Batman's first foray into theaters in over 20 years was a dream come true for Hamm. However, the writer was not originally in director Tim Burton's plans.
One day I was loitering around in her office and I saw a script on her bookshelf. You know, executives all have bookshelves with 92 different versions of scripts for movies that are in development. And she had one for Batman.
Besides just focusing on his script, Hamm also spoke about Tim Burton in one of the director's best-kept secrets.
You want to know the ugly secret of Tim Burton?
Yes, I'd love to.
He is a great athlete. And they look out the window and say, geez, look at that guy out there. He's like putting up jumpers from, you know, the far corner of the parking lot, and they're all going in. I said, oh, is that Tim? And they would look and go like, Jesus, that's Tim Burton.
Hamm also had words of wisdom for any students aspiring to enter the film industry.
Everybody I know who has ever stuck with it long enough has had some kind of professional success.
The Q&A was a success, and Jack Hamm hopes that Doc will be able to bring in more speakers from the industry in the future.
It depends on whether we manage to find any filmmakers who might be interested in joining us. I see we have a guest here.
I'm not coming in for Monkey Blow.
For more information on upcoming events at Doc Films, check out their website at docfilms.uchicago.edu. Reporting from Idanois, this is Ryan McNamara, Maroon TV News.
So, do you think you can dance? Phoenix Dance Crew will be holding weekly workshops every Saturday during winter quarter. Students can come learn various styles of dance and even create their own choreography. Workshops are from 5 to 7 in the Bartlett Arts Rehearsal Space on the first floor of Bartlett. For more information, check out phoenixdancecrew.uchicago.edu.
There are many dance organizations on campus, and our Louise Simpson highlighted one for this week's RSO Spotlight.
SASA stands for the South Asian Students Association, which is a cultural awareness and engagement RSO on campus. Their main goal is to bring South Asian culture to anyone and everyone, primarily through their cultural show every spring, which is composed of 10 to 12 different acts from all different regions of South Asia, including singing, acting, and dancing. I talked to Ayushi Shrivastava, the president of SASA, about the spring show.
The performances themselves are very unique and very different, and I think that's kind of why we're so well known on campus, is because they're fun, they're energetic, and they kind of educate people about South Asian arts and culture.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This year, the show has 11 acts, 9 of which are dances, with 1 acting act and 1 vocal act.
And so what happens is we have a study break at the end of fall quarter and people sign up. And some acts will have cuts depending on numbers, some don't. And fusion is one of our better known acts. And it's just, it's fusion, it's exactly what it is. It's just a meshing together of various like modern Indian dance trends. So that's kind of what we have. I think that's the great thing about SASA, is that it doesn't really matter if you've danced or if you've not. There are certainly acts that are more technical and that require dance expertise, but there are also acts that you can just kind of walk into and just learn. And that's the point of having the whole quarter to prepare, is just to kind of get everyone on the same page and performance ready. So experience, not experience, it's not really an issue. We try to be inclusive as much as we can.
Each act meets once a week throughout winter quarter to prepare for the spring show, which is April 5th, the first Saturday of spring quarter. I'm Louise Simpson, Maroon TV News.
Up next is our second installment of the UChicago series, where we send reporters onto campus to hear from you. This week, I asked students, what is your #1 winter survival tip?
My #1 winter survival tip is to find a cuddle buddy. So go for it, go find one.
Definitely don't go outside. Just stay indoors all day long.
Teddy bear scarf.
Wait. Layers and hot chocolate.
I recommend sitting by the fires in the run-up spot.
Just to go eat donuts, I guess. It's good.
I'm wearing like 2 pairs of socks. I have regular socks and then fuzzy socks underneath, and it keeps my feet nice and warm.
Donuts and free zip car hats.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Maroon TV News. I'm Liz Stark.
And I'm Mike Vasilio. Have a great week.